Hey!
Hey!
Welcome to another video! The winter is gone for good, so we can get down to work.
We already have a building shell and we would love to focus on the inside of the house, but we need to finish few things outside like grey water system. So after a small research we decided for a small treatment plant and the cleaned water will be absorbed in the pit.
The task itself was simple, dig a few holes. But the work itself was much harder.
We started around 9 AM and did the first 2 rounds.
The first round is over. The hole looks still so tiny and we have to continue.
After about an hour, my brother Lucas and Martin came to help us, because we would spend the whole week here.
We thought it would be another cloudy day, but the sun was merciless.
Only good thing on being deeper was more deeper we were, the better temperature there was. One of the problems was getting out of the pit. Not to mention, we weren't even at the bottom. Hey, what about me?
The next step was make a concrete foundation for a treatment plant. The funny thing was that we had very little time to finish it because it was raining the next day and the concrete wouldn't dry properly.
We put some iron bars and stones to the foundation to make it stronger. And great side effect on that was that we saved a few buckets of concrete.
I like monotonous work. Scoop the sand, add cement, pour a little bit of water and mix it. It's the perfect time to clean your mind.
Finally done. As we expected, 2 days after our treatment plant came, we received instructions on how to connect everything and what to watch out for, and it was time to put our new piece in place.
It took some time to figure out which way of connecting was the best, but after a few tries everything fit as it should.
We did a test and it worked. We filled it with water so we could continue with our wastewater system.
But for that we had to clean a little bit because the pipes ran right in front of our house.
We also installed air unit for the treatment plant.
And we connected it successfully. But of course, there is an air pump for it to work. After connecting, it was time to settle everything and get on the hardest and the most tiring work, digging trenches.
I hate it. Beginnings aren't that tough, but the deeper you go, the less space you have, and it becomes quickly so annoying. Especially when it comes to connecting pipes. I must admit, I almost lost my mind.
The reason why we run the pipes right next to the house is that we decided to drain rainwater into our wastewater system too. We were almost at the beginning and already tired as hell.
But show must go on! And so do we. I didn't mention it yet, but as with the treatment plan we needed to do the trenches in 2 days because it should have rain. And with that, we would spend another 4 days on it.
Outlining the absorbing pit brought positivity back to our lives because it was supposed to be the last digging part. At least our past selves thought so, but about that in another video.
After finishing hole, it was finally time to install the absorbing pipe, so I installed the pipe reducer and connected it.
The pipe could get clogged with dirt, so it has to be wrapped in geotextile. Under the geotextile goes gravel for better absorption. The same goes for absorbing pit. We also put gravel inside the hole after wrapping it for the same reason.
We weren't sure what to put inside the hole, and after researching, we found out that an alternative, plastic pellets, would do the job.
With the last of our strength, we buried at least part of the pit and trenches because the wind was very strong that evening and the geotextile could fly away. And the next day, we did the rest.
We used the remaining soil to adjust the terrain, and our car became a rolling machine for the first time.
We are finally getting to the point where the outside is already done.
For now.
And we can move to inside of our tiny house.
That is all for this part. Thank you for watching and see you in the next one!